Hey guys, so today we are going to be talking about Rainbow High Hair Studio, and the name of the doll is Amaya Raine, but if you're looking for a listing for it online, it's going to say Rainbow High Hair Studio. Now there is another set associated with this doll, and I'll talk a little bit about that later on in this video, but this doll is currently very difficult to find. If I had known that it was going to be so popular and sell out so fast, I would have done this video sooner and not waited, because I reviewed all the dolls in the core line first, and I figured that I would do this one after I did the core line, but apparently this was a huge seller, and I don't know if they're going to bring it back or if it was limited edition. I'm not really sure. The other set associated with this doll I have still seen at stores, but yeah, this is pretty tough to find now. So, oh, her earring came out. So her name is Amaya Raine. She's part of the Rainbow High line of dolls, but she is, like I said, some sort of special edition doll. And she is absolutely gorgeous. Her hair is white with streaks of rainbow, and there's also tinsel mixed in there. It gives a pretty effect, but I'm not really that fond of the texture of the tinsel because it feels like tinsel, like you would put on a Christmas tree. But her hair does not look like this when you buy her. The number one thing about this that I have to warn you about is, you know how when I did the core line videos I said that these dolls are very difficult to unbox? Well, multiply that times 10, and that was what I had to endure with this doll. It almost discouraged me from buying any other dolls from this line because this one in particular was so hard to unbox. And then there's another one that's going to be coming out. It's actually available online already, but it hasn't hit stores yet. And that is Avery Styles. And I think that's going to be another limited edition type thing that's going to go fast. It's been available on Amazon, Walmart, and Target, and it already says out of stock. But I think it is going to be in stores very soon. But there's going to be a web series of all these dolls. All these dolls are going to be characters in a web series that's going to be on the Rainbow High YouTube channel. And that is going to start October 2nd, I think was the date that I had seen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If it's not October 2nd, I'll put some kind of annotation, or I'll write something in the description box. But that is the date that it's sticking in my mind. And it looks like it's going to be good. It's going to be an animated series, and I've seen clips from it, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So I think everybody's scrambling to get the dolls now before the show starts. Okay, so this doll was, like I said, a nightmare to unbox. Her hair had plastic strips attached to it. It was bound up with elastics, and trying to get all that stuff out of the hair, I was petrified that I was going to damage her hair in the process. And just the way they packaged everything was just awful. Really, really difficult. And not many people talk about that in videos, because most of the people that do videos about these dolls are getting it for free. And if they tell you the negative things, then they probably won't get the dolls for free anymore. So you don't usually hear that when you watch reviews of these dolls. But this one in particular was very difficult. And it had a lot of gel in it, like they usually do. And when I bought this one, this was one of the very first ones that I bought. So I didn't really even know if I could wash her hair at that point, but I did. And I just put her like in the kitchen sink. I just hold the doll, and then actually what I do is I put all her hair in the dishpan in the sink, and then just run warm water over it and just kind of rub it with my hands and just try to rinse the gel out. The last doll that I did that with, I used a little bit of dish soap, and that will help break down the hair gel product even more. So the end result is going to be the same, but it's just a little bit faster if you use a little bit of dish soap. And then if you want to, you can even put in a little bit of like hair conditioner after to get back some of the softness from the dish soap. But that's why I didn't use dish soap on this doll, because I figured with the tinsel that's mixed in and whatnot, I didn't want to, put anything extra in there. But the end result is very pretty. But when I was trying to brush and comb her hair, I was afraid that it was going to get damaged or knotted or tangled, and you just have to go very slow and be very gentle if you're going to brush or comb her hair, because the tinsel could get damaged or shredded. And the texture of the hair itself, though, is very nice. It's very soft. But yeah, they put this big plastic strip thing in there that's all bound up with like thread, and then they put elastics and bunch it all together. And I think the reason why they do that is they're trying to prevent it from getting tangled, but it just makes it awful. But yeah, I love the end result. So pretty. She literally has a rainbow in her hair. So with the doll, of course, you get a matching doll stand, and her color theme is white. Her hair is white. Her outfit is white. The doll stand is white. But she comes with like a pleather white bustier with some colored stitching, and there's silver running down the front. Same thing with her skirt. It's like a pleather material, white with colored stitching and silver buckles. And then her boots are over the knee black high-heeled boots, and it says star, magic, sparkle, rainbow. It says all different things, and then it has like fake buckles on the boots, and that's what it looks like from the side. They have pink on the bottom, and her earrings are pink star earrings with silver accents. Her eyes are blue, and her eyeshadow is purple and white. And then she has lashes, and she has drawn on lashes on the bottom. Her lips, it looks like they used a pink lip liner and then sort of a pearlescent pink lip gloss. And so I think that's it. She's really beautiful, really beautiful. And her hair is actually longer than her body. When I display her up there on that top shelf, I try to display it so that you can really see her hair, and then I sort of drape it across the bottom of that top shelf right there. So she also had on this jacket, which is a clear plastic, and I don't like this at all because it's such a hard plastic that you can't even move her arms when it's on her. So yeah, I hate the jacket, so I don't use that. Now you do also get some other things with this doll. You get a little package of colored hairpins or clips. So those are cute. You could even put those in your own hair if you wanted to. You get a brush, and I do really like this brush. I feel like this brush is very helpful when you wash their hair afterwards when it's drying. I just let it air dry, and it takes a real long time to dry. But when the hair starts to dry, I start to brush it through every now and then. I'll just go over and give it a brush. And that helps separate the hair and remove any additional hair gel that you didn't get out. But I do really like the brush. It is totally functional and very helpful, and I've used it with any of the dolls that I wash their hair, which, let's see, I washed Violet's hair, and I don't think, no, I didn't wash any of the others, just Violet. Because I really like the hairstyles of the other ones, so I left those in. But yeah, it's very helpful in brushing their hair. Now you also get this, which it looks like it's like a pretend flat iron or straight iron, but what it is actually is on the inside is hair chalk, and it doesn't work. I've tried it on me, I've tried it on one of the dolls. I can't remember which doll I tried it on, but it doesn't, it deposits so little color that it's pretty much useless. So I don't know that I'm even going to keep that because it doesn't do anything. So, I mean, it looks pretty with the hair brush like on display, maybe like as a pretend flat iron, but yeah. Now, quite a while back, I had some colored streaks in my hair, and some of you noticed, and they were like, oh, you know, what did you put in your hair? And I said, oh, I'm testing out some products, and then I just kind of let it go. Well, the products I was testing were part of this kit. Okay, so you get one hair glitter, and it's blue, and it's chunky, and it's messy. I didn't care for that. I think I used that on one of my Barbies, actually, and it looked okay, but I just don't like the way it feels or anything. And then you get 4 hair gels. These I had better luck with, and you can use these on the dolls. You can use them on yourself. There is an instruction booklet that comes with this set, which normally you don't get an instruction booklet with these dolls. And on the front, it just shows you all the things that are supposed to be in the box. And then on the inside, it just shows you how to use all the products. And there are a lot of warnings in here about not leaving the products in your hair because it says they could stain. And it also tells you to make sure you wash your hands thoroughly, and that if you get these products on something like clothing, it could stain. And it says when you're done playing to wash the products out of your hair or the doll's hair because they could stain. Now, I didn't do that, and I didn't have any problems with my hair staining, and my hair is, you know, the color of my natural hair color is very light. So if anybody's hair was going to stain from these products, I think it would have been mine. But I don't wash my hair every single day. So the days that I put like colored streaks in my hair, I just washed my hair a couple days later like I normally would, and they shampooed out fine. So I didn't have any issues with that. But I think they have to put that information in there because they don't want somebody to say, oh, your products stain my hair, and, you know, making an issue out of it, making a big deal. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that too much. And it tells you not to leave the products in the hot sun, that could alter the product. It says, like, you know, for decoration only, and you know, and then obvious things like do not swallow. The age limit on this set, it says age 6+, because yeah, I think they're afraid that little kids will either do things to wreck it, or they could get hurt if they put it in their mouth or something. And then it says adult supervision required. Yes, an adult is definitely going to have to unbox this whole thing. And even then, an adult is going to struggle. And I think that's about it. Now, there is another kit associated with this doll, and it's called the Rainbow High Hair Salon. And what that is, and there's a little picture in here that actually shows you. The Rainbow High Hair Salon, it's a functioning sink, a salon chair, and then it has like a little hose thing where the water comes out. You press a button and you can pour water into a chamber, and it's like a little play hair salon where you can wash her hair. And then it comes with hair powders and activators, just like professional hair stylist would use. And you mix the powders with the activators to create the colors, and then you can put the stuff in their hair, and that comes with, let's see, a salon sink, a chair, 5 foam activator bottles, 5 foam powders, 1 hair glitter, 1 brush to apply it, 1 spoon for measuring, I guess, 1 bowl, and 1 hairbrush. And the price on either one of these sets is $35. I am still seeing the hair salon in stores, but I'm not seeing the hair studio in stores anymore. However, if you are in the UK, I have good news for you, because in the UK they get everything after they do in the United States, so you could probably still find this doll and the hair salon if you're interested. They sell it at Selfridges, and it's $40 US if you ordered it from Selfridges, because it's out of stock at the American stores. So you could, even if you're in the United States, you could order it from Selfridges for $40 US. So I don't know what the equivalent is of that if you're in the UK, but I wouldn't imagine it's that much different. But yeah, there's that. But I really think this doll is exceptionally beautiful. She's very unique, and I'm glad that I got her. But just know, I know I sound like a broken record, but just know that it's going to be a nightmare to unbox it. Now, one thing that I just bought the other day is an X-Acto knife, or some people call them utility knives, because X-Acto is actually a brand. I bought a generic one, so it isn't an X-Acto knife. It's just a utility knife. And let me grab it so you can see. If you are interested in buying any of these dolls, this will help you in the unboxing process, because what it is a very, very sharp knife. I mean, that's like a razor blade, essentially. And then the kit that I bought, I actually found at a Dollar Tree. So I got the knife, and I got 6 blades. 6 different size blades came with this. And you can just attach the one that you think is going to work the best. But when you get these dolls, there are little tiny, tiny plastic strips that have to be cut. And to try to get in there with an ordinary knife or a pair of scissors or anything like that is tough. So I bought this set because now I'll be able to get right in there and cut the little things that need to be cut more easily. Because when the Avery Styles set comes out, that's going to have a rolling clothing rack. It's going to have multiple outfits. It's going to have wigs. It's going to be a really nice set, and so I think I do want to get that one too. But the last one that I unboxed of these sets, which was the last one? I think it was Sunny Madison. I had this knife at that point, and it was much, much easier to unbox her once I had this. So I wish I had thought of that back in the beginning before I was trying to unbox all these things. So that helps. It's still going to be hard, but it helps. And of course, you don't want to let a child anywhere near this because it is essentially a razor blade on a handle. That goes without saying. So that's it, you guys. Would I still buy the Amaya Raine doll, or the hair studio doll as they call it, despite the fact that it's difficult to get in there? Yeah, I would. Because she is gorgeous. And if you can still find this anywhere, I would recommend it. Just be careful when you're washing the hair and trying to untangle it and get the gel out and the little elastics and everything, because you could easily cut or damage the hair in the process. But that's it for today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.